All right, so let's delve into recently. Well, not recently, but you've had other shows on your network, and there was a lot of drama in between those situations. Can you break down by Joda's terminology what happened?
No,
I
can't.
But is it part of your?
There's no one way to do things, Joe. Like, let's start there. That's
Right.
what it is. And early in podcast land, I was like, all right, it's us at the top. I kind of got some information that everyone is not privy to. Let me come back and share it, and let's move accordingly. Hey, this is what they're saying up there. They think, well, no, let's figure it out. Let's think tank, and this is what we'll do. The problem is everybody's got a plan. You got a plan, you got a plan, you got a plan. Everybody's plan might not coexist.
This is new space. Relatively new space.
Okay, but niggas never come and say, hey, we just had creative differences. They never say that. They say, oh, he's a piece of shit, he stole, he robbed, he burned. That's what they say. So it's important to highlight these things. Everybody has a way to do things, and if you don't agree, then you could just not agree. The truth of the matter with the old cast, what happened was gonna happen. That was gonna happen.
Eventually.
I had seen, as soon as that contract ran out, the second that contract ran out, I was on doing this. They knew it, I knew it, we knew it. That's the truth of it. Like I said, he sat with Smoke. He said, yeah, the writing was on the wall a year and a half. Joe said he wanted to put us on salary. I said, I'm never taking a salary. Well, that's interesting. This is over.
That's it.
We have creative differences. It's not a beef, but your view of salary is different from mine. I rap my whole life. Never had a job, drop out. So I know that rap money come, well, for me anyway, and that rap money go. And it went a lot more.
I think that's for everybody.
It went a lot more than it came for me. Right? So, like my brother Dill. Dill used to always assume I was up because I was a rapper. And he would say, yo, you don't understand the plight of normal people because you rap. And I would say to him,
Everybody
you
in
don't
the room
understand the
started
plight
laughing.
of a rapper because you don't.
Right.
I would die for your every week salary. If I could just rely on a check to pop up Friday, and every Friday it just comes because I went to work, oh my God, I would be in love. I would love that. He never understood it, and I never understood
Whether you did a good job or not.
Yes, and I never understood what he was trying to say to me. But Maul's perception of salary was that. It was bad. But if I come to you right now and say, hey, for the next year, you make $3 million. That's your salary. Then what's the problem? Or whatever that number is that you accept, but that's what a salary is.
Right.
It's whatever the number is, and that's what it is. His interpretation was, oh, a salary, nigga, never that. Suck my dick. Well, okay. We have creative differences.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it. That tells me that when this contract is over, this will end. I told Rory, hey, the next iteration of this for me is doing this alone. I don't have 2 more friends I could just pull out my ass. Thank God I had 2 more friends I could just pull out my ass. But when the signs started popping up, I was saying, all right, I got to figure out how to do it alone. These niggas, see people do Colin Coward does it alone, this guy does it alone. I got to watch and start trying. I got to break this down.
So you was already training yourself to see all the greats.
The writing was on the wall. Writing was on the wall. Writing was on the wall.
So what's
We knew what time it was.
So if
It shouldn't have happened the way it happened. But
doing a show by yourself is one of the hardest things.
I'm built for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think?
I'm me.
I mean,
Nah.
You think so? It's not that hard.
It's
I
hard.
think it's hard.
It's hard.
Yes, it is. It's hard.
It's hard.
No need to argue about it.
By
2 hours by
yourself.
yourself on who you are.
It's hard.
It's
Depending
hard.
on who you, okay.
But for him to say he's watching Colin Cowherd and all those guys, I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's
Topics and to
You
make it
can't name me 10
interesting.
people right now to do a show by themselves.
I can name 3
That's
to
a
4.
rough move. The
Yeah,
topics
that's some other
interesting.
I can name a few
cadence,
people that try to do the
talking.
show by themselves.
Remember how we just got finished talking about it's impossible until it's done?
It's not.
No, I'm not saying
We
it's
didn't
not
say it's impossible.
No,
we
I
said
didn't
it's
say
hard.
that. Let me
It's
finish.
hard.
No one said it's impossible.
Let me finish the sentence. Remember how we just said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be more difficult for others than it is for someone else. But if you are, just to use Joe's term, if you're built for it.
But think about this.
Oh yeah,
This-
I'm him. I'm going.
No,
There's no hurdle that's gonna stop
Yeah.
me. There's no person. There's no company. There's no ideology. I'm going.
We're gonna figure it out.
I'm just trying.
By any means necessary, figure it out.
I'm just trying to figure out the beef though. If the writing was there a year and a half.
This is the beef, and I come from that world.
And we know. I'm really confused because if the writing's there, you know
This
what's
the beef.
coming.
This the beef.
What's the problem?
Well, it shouldn't be a beef. That's where we're talking in hindsight.
Okay.
That's where it just shouldn't be a beef, right? Like I've said that to women I've been in a relationship with, and we didn't work out romantically, and then they left angry still. And I'm like, well, hey, we're not together romantically anymore. Like, what you still mad at? Like, we was mad fly outside of that. And it's the same shit here. Like, niggas, it's always a beef. It shouldn't be a beef, but it gotta be like that. I can't be the one to keep explaining to people how things go. Because it's not me that make the rules up. And because I come from rap and 20 years of bad contracts and all types of shit, my view is different from people that have never done it.
Gotcha.
And some of this is the fault of success because you are fast tracking people. And that's an issue. So the root of this issue was, them niggas wasn't no different than me. We all got paid off net.
Word?
Well, let's talk about, I don't talk about this shit because the people that know better already do, which means that you're talking to people that don't know, and they ain't gonna get it. But let's talk about it a little bit. They wasn't no different than me. We got bills, y'all get paid net, me too. I ain't no different.
Right.
Hey, I ain't mad at my brothers. The same way they was mad at getting paid off net, guess who else was mad?
You.
Me too. What we did with the anger was different. I didn't know that shit would look like that the way they didn't know. What I did, went to work. Loving hip hop. We bike. Pull up. We here. Hate talking to you niggas, but let's get to it. Let's get to talking to niggas. State of the culture. Puff. Revolt. We here. I'm outside.
Right.
Nobody outworks Joe. Fridays, state of the culture from 6 to 4. I hired Parks with me. That's who Joe is. From 4, we leaving through rush hour traffic to go do a pod. That's the work day. Complex, everyday struggle. We outside, let's work.
Right.
It's work time now. It's not time for me to start looking around. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people get to looking around. But when you're looking around, your version is different from the guy that's going to get to work. And I'm so busy working, I don't know what's going on with what you looking around.
So in
and
the
what you
so in the
saying.
3, you're the moniker. You don't think that
I didn't hear you.
in the 3, you're the moniker. You're the one that they look at for the example. Now, with what you went through with everyday struggle, you don't think that kind of like chimed in on them and they felt like what Joe was fighting for, we should fight for too?
No. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else. Two different things.
Right.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.